Alright, we've got a red 1981 coupe here. This is the original paint color on this car. This is an original red car. Of course, it's been repainted since, more than likely. We've got the polished aluminum wheels here, some nice Cooper radial tires, glass T-tops, which is always nice, rear defrost. Check out the interior. Pretty nice door panels. Look to be original here. Now these seats are not original to this car. This car originally had leather. This is cloth, which is actually very uncommon for these cars. It was standard, but pretty much every Corvette that left the factory had leather seats added on. But the cloth is in pretty nice shape. I don't see any tears here, and this would certainly set the new owner of this car apart from everyone else that has the leather interior. Looks like we've got an added steering wheel cover there. We do have power mirrors, standard power windows, and we've got a power driver's seat that actually works. Pretty nice. The rest of the interior is in fairly similar shape. Carpet is a little bit faded, but still looks pretty decent. We've also got a power antenna that looks to be in working condition. Usually when these things stop working, they'll get stuck in the up position. A little nylon cable that brings it down will snap and it'll get stuck. That one looks to be working well. Slightest little gap in between the quarter panel and the rear bumper here. Hardly noticeable unless you're right up close. Just a little bit of waving on top here. This is very common for these cars. Not much you can do about that other than get a new bumper cap. But it's really not that bad. Not too terribly noticeable. Good gaps all around here. A couple little scratches up here on the passenger fender that have been touched up. It's probably the most noticeable mark on the paint. And we'll come back around here and check out what's under the hood. Alright, now this may look pretty similar to what it should be from the factory, but this is actually a 305 cubic inch engine instead of the standard 350. Someone has swapped this out somewhere along the line of this car's life, and they've actually put in a 305. It should be a little bit better on gas, and honestly there's not going to be a whole lot of difference in performance versus the 350 that would have come in this car, since they were a little bit down on power anyway. But a couple other notes. We do have some headers down there, which is nice to see. Of course, power brakes, standard on this car, as well as power steering. And there's our AC compressor still hooked up, and this has actually been converted to R134, so this is the new type of refrigerant, which is readily available and can be purchased by anyone, and also is pretty easy to service. So this car is great for anyone just looking to get into a C3 with some style, and it wouldn't take a whole lot to put a 350 back in here if you were looking for originality. Great car.